Now for once you can see how pretty it is. The lighting is everything. It's not pretty. It's gorgeous. I just had Hardee's and yeah, last night was interesting. Whew, it was getting hot. It was cold. Not too bad, but still chilly. You know, after a while sleeping on concrete, your body adjusts. I mean, it sucks. You don't feel good. But it's not as bad as like the first like 2 days of me being on concrete. So it's not as bad. Thank you. Shauna, I hope you're doing well. Good morning. Y'all, I went to Hardee's to get a biscuit. Got a biscuit at Hardee's. And then how pretty. Ain't it so pretty? It's gorgeous. It's early. I want to go get a biscuit from Hardee's. Oh. I got a biscuit and a bow round. I did. I got a biscuit and a bow round. And a cup of coffee. Oh, shit. Ugh. I actually woke up at like 5:30. Y'all ain't gonna believe what happened to me last night. Y'all won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, God, I laughed so freaking hard. Y'all, I literally was like, you ever go to sleep and all of a sudden get tickled? I could not stop laughing to save my ass. I need glasses and I need to focus because I'm getting hot. Pants. I'm about to change clothes. Got to. It's gonna be hot. 100 degrees, probably. What the hell? Y'all. Oh, there they are. I started to say I think I just lost my sunglasses. Oh. Now I can see the view. It's so pretty. So I'm laying in bed last night, right? Not bed. I'm laying on concrete on the street last night, right? And y'all know I told you about the fox yesterday? How about that little thing was walking up on me last night? What are the chances that I told you guys about that and then the damn fox comes back? I think it's a gray fox, which is like this North Carolina, it's a whole thing here. They're pretty like harmless. My biggest concern was if I was going to have to damn wrestle this fox in my sleep for trail mix. I got trail mix and beef jerky in the book bag, and I use the book bag as my pillow when I'm sleeping out here. I mean, I was really concerned that he would like come up, like maybe, I don't know, steal my bag. I mean, what if he got one of the straps and like yoked my bag, you know? Oh, and you know, he wasn't just trying to creep on me. I had to like throw stuff at him to get him to go away. And then he still didn't want to go away. And then he sat 50 yards from me. He's a voyeur. He's a damn voyeur. Then he sat 50 yards from me just staring at me for an hour. Can you imagine trying to fall asleep wondering if you're going to be attacked? If you're going to be woken up out of your sleep and have to fight for your life? Like for real. Oh God. I mean, I don't think it has rabies because clearly when I threw my shoe at it, it actually like scurried away like a house cat. I swear to God. It's not a cat, y'all. It's a fox. But, it's not rabid. It's just, oh, and listen to this. So I asked Google, I was like, what does it want from me? Like, why won't this fox leave me alone, right? Like, I'm asking Google all of these questions. I'm sorry. I'm like, what does this fox want from me? And Google says, it's waiting for you to give him a treat. It says, it's waiting for you to give him a treat. Google said, he's waiting on you to give him a treat. I said, why would I have a fox stalking me? There's a bird. Oh God. I'm sorry, it's just so funny. I don't know why. Because it's a fox. I don't know. Hey, pretty bird. Yeah, I'm over here at midnight Googling if I'm going to be murdered in my sleep by a fox, you know? Am I going to have to wake up and fight over my trail mix and beef jerky? We going to have to throw bows at 3 a.m.? I didn't know. I mean, raccoons, yeah. You catch you the wrong side of the feral out here with a raccoon, maybe. He might actually fight you. He might actually fight you for some beef jerky and some trail mix. Oh God, it's too early. Yeah, a raccoon, I could understand, you know, having to fight him because they're feral as hell and they will break into trash cans. They will break into houses. They'll break into cars. I ain't never seen no fox. Well, foxes ain't got them weird ass hands. Foxes don't have them weird ass hands like raccoons do. So that's probably why, you know, I mean, I was fine. I clearly fell asleep, but I couldn't believe that I like had the shoe and I was like, or something. And I'm like trying to scare him away, and he did not want to go away. He wanted to come up to me and be friendly. That's weird. Am I turning into Snow White? Probably. I've been out here long enough. It says to be careful that they'll bite you. They'll mess you up. He's so cute though, y'all. He's adorable. I think that's what makes it so funny. I don't think I've ever seen something so cute that I've had to run off, you know? I feel bad. I can't afford the rabies now. I can't afford the rabies. He's not rabbit. And you know, ironically, I was reading online that fox season, like the mating season, like when they have babies, it was like 2 months ago, homie. Like, I think it said like March, April, May, or they'll have babies. And I was like, well, how many's in a litter? And it said 3 or 4. And then I got real scared. I was like, damn, you know, because where there's one, there's probably more. Last time I saw its mama. So I was asleep on a park bench, and something startled me awake. And when I sat up, I noticed a cat, and it was a weird looking cat with a funny looking tail. And I was like, oh, that's a weird cat. Let me go inspect that. Because, you know, that's what white people do. And so as I go to chase after the cat, I get up and I go to look, and I turn the corner of this building, and there's a mama fox standing right there. A big ass mama fox. I'd say it's like twice the size of a house cat, maybe. So these are the same foxes. They done found me again. Or did I find them? You know, I probably found them. This is... Y'all. Ugh. Why do I lose shit? It's too early. Good morning, y'all. Yeah, he's so cute. I don't want to run him off. I wonder if I could really domesticate him, though. So what brings you into the ER today? I thought I could domesticate a fox. A raccoon. That's different. I've seen them. I know a girl that had a raccoon. So that's pretty normal around these parts. They fall out of trees. They lose their mama. I've seen squirrels. I've seen raccoons. Domesticated, like they're house pets. You know, and the great thing about being in the country, you ain't got to worry about the damn feds kicking in your door and killing your pet Peanut and raccoon either. Remember that in New York, that guy? I was pissed about that. They killed Peanut the squirrel, remember? Justice for Peanut. Remember? And I think it was the ATF. So there was this influencer. It was a guy from New York, and he had... him and his girlfriend, they had social media pages where they had these two animals. It was a squirrel and a raccoon. Fred the raccoon and Peanut the squirrel. And the neighbors complained so much because, you know, they had no life, no business of their own to attend to. So they wanted to pester the city to get rid of these animals. This person had these animals as pets. And so they kicked in the front door and stole the animals, the government, and euthanized them. I wonder if he ever won his lawsuit. Y'all, that breakfast was so good. I see why everybody be over there at that place now. I went to Hardee's. I think it's probably one of the cheaper places too, because I got a Bowberry biscuit, a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, and a coffee, and it was only $7. That's crazy. I think I had about 5.5, 6 hours of sleep, which is good for me. Like, you know, I like my 8 to 10, but you know, yes, 8 to 10. Gotta get that beauty rest. No, but for real though, look at people that like work third and stuff. They wear all their stress on their face a lot of the time, especially if they've been working third for like 30 years, man. It takes a toll. Sleep is important. Sleep and eat. I still can't believe that whole Walmart situation yesterday. I swear to God, people are denser than doornails. That was insane. It was rather ridiculous if you ask me. You know, If I had to give you my honest opinion, I think it was unprofessional and ridiculous. Redonkulous. Redonkulous. Oh God, good morning, y'all. I just had a biscuit. Now I feel bloated. You too, Big Mike. Hey, Morel. Oh yeah, the ankles have gone down. Hello, good morning. Y'all, what if I would have got ate by a fox? That would have been crazy. I don't think he was, yes, I did. I don't think he was trying to harm me. Look how beautiful this. So let me tell you, I slept on concrete. You get used to it, I guess, a little better. Do we need to do week 1, being homeless? Week 2, week 3. Week 3, my feet still hurt. Everything hurts. I slept on concrete. It wasn't as uncomfortable as before. Probably need a shower today at some point. It's going to be rather hot. Week 3, being on the streets. How do we feel? Well, we don't want to murder anyone first thing this morning, so we're feeling a little better. I can't believe that fox. What if I give it some trail mix and then, like, make it my friend? Am I allowed to do that? Can I give the fox trail mix? It eats nuts and berries. I already looked it up. Yeah, it can have it. It can have it. Yes, it can. I looked it up. I feel like I'm negotiating with a parent right now. Can I have it? Can I keep it? I can come in the house with a shoebox. Hold on. Come in the house with a book bag. Open it up. Can I keep it? What the hell is that? I used to do that all the time. Actually, like frogs and stuff. Oh, look. We got a friend first thing. Oh, come back. Baby, come back. You can be my bee. You were just setting on me. It was a bee. He's so cute. Yeah, I can't believe that fox. That was crazy, y'all. See the bee? He's handsome. He's fatter. He's fatter than the other one. I mean, you're not fat. You're not fat at all, actually. I mean, you're the perfect size to be a bee. You misunderstood me, Mr. B. You're not fat. You're just juicy. He's a little juicier than the other bees. I swear to God, is Jesus calling me to be a beekeeper? Y'all see this every day. Every time I've gotten on live in the past, like 5 lives, the bees just come up to me. I think it's because I'm sweet and they like sweat and I got sweet sweat. So I think that's why they be swarming like that. Seriously, they like to land on your skin and they'll collect the sweat. Hell, that's I mean, it probably damn moistens their mouth after they've been damn messing with pollen all day. Can you imagine? Look, he's on my lap. Hey. Do you have a conscience? Can you take me to the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Whatever you want. Just do whatever you want. Where'd he go? Is he on me? Oh, yep. Honey bee. Yeah, so I got all these animals out here trying to be friends with me and stuff. I had to fend off a fox last night. I looked up And there he was walking to little baby fox, little tiny baby fox. He's so cute. I wanted to squeeze him. I said, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, no, I threw my shoes. I was like, get out of here. And he didn't want to run. And he's like this big with the cutest little tail. And he didn't want to go. You could tell that he was like fighting the urge to leave. And then I get up like 10 minutes later and he's sitting at the tree line looking at me, a little baby fox. I didn't see the mama, but Google says that the mama is not far behind. So unless you want to make a trip to the ER, it's best to just leave that shit alone. Don't touch it. Don't mess with it. And definitely don't feed it, because they said it'll keep coming back to you. That's why I'm wondering. I couldn't afford pets inside, but I can make friends that are pets outside, right? We should give him some trail mix. Good morning, Flutterby. It's still dark here. Good morning. It's not here. It's pretty here. Look at the sky. I wonder what the temperature is going to be today. So it's 81 right now. 93% humidity. I saw somebody make a short yesterday that said he was talking about the humidity here in the South and how the humidity ain't even that bad in Florida, but it's bad up north because of the trees and like how just wet the air is because of the trees and stuff. I agree with that guy, what he said. It's definitely the weather in North Carolina by far sucks more than Florida. Florida has nicer weather. I mean, I'm talking about the heat and humidity. It's more humid in North Carolina than it is in Florida to me. There we go. It's supposed to rain this afternoon. Small chance. If it does, it won't be for long, and it'll cool it off. Damn it, Bobby. I'm out of nicotine patches. I don't know what time the drugstore opens, but I need to get some. Because I've been smoking on this, and I don't like it. $89 degrees. They say it's going to cool off next week, but I don't know if I believe them. I don't think we should chance it and have faith in them. I sure as hell wouldn't look at that and be excited because they're wrong every day. Every day they're wrong. Ask me how I know. It's crazy. I mean, for real, that fox, I think that fox was trying to like curl up with me and take a nap. What the hell? I mean, who else but Snow White goes to sleep and wakes up to a house full of animals? He was creeping on me, man. Once again, maybe he was trying to damn fight me for my trail mix. I don't know. But all my snacks was hidden in the backpack. So I don't know how he could have smelled that. But raccoons can smell through steel, I think. So, I don't know. He was so cute. I wanted to give him some trail mix and beef jerky, but I'm scared that I'll create a problem. But I'm also curious to see what happens when I do. Yeah, I think he was born a few months ago. He looks like he was born maybe the most 3 months ago. He was probably born when they had that. They like birthed at a certain time. I think it said like March through May or something. I'm not a fox expert, okay? I don't know nothing about no foxes. I've only almost been eaten by one or two times. I wonder if that mama would use her baby cubs as bait to get food too. Are they that smart? They doing the whole panhandling. Them foxes panhandling with their children. They sending their children to go beg in the streets. Because that's what it looked like last night. Let me just tell you. That's what it looked like last night. I said, oh God, what the hell is this fox doing? It's back. And as soon as I saw it, the first thing that come to my mind, I said, this is so ironic. I was just talking about you today because I told you guys about me waking up and them being foxes everywhere. And so what are the chances that I tell you guys that story and then that damn same fox pops up? It's crazy. Panhandling foxes. For real. You're in the South for sure. No, what gave it away? Was it the camo shirt, the cussing, the loud mouth, the banjo noise coming out of my mouth? What gave it away? It's hot, y'all. And I'm so fat because I had a Bo-Berry biscuit and a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. What is wrong with me? And I know it's going to make me feel like crap all week. I'm starving. Well, the other morning I went there and I got 2 eggs and a side of bacon, and it was $7. So I didn't want to do that again because I didn't get full when I did that last time, you know? When it warms up a little more, I'll change. I still haven't been able to change this bra. This thing is getting torn to hell. Hey, Tammy. Josa. Hello, Fruity Pebbles. I like that name. Lisa, good morning. Rita. Flutterby. Oh. Isn't it pretty? It was so pretty. And I think that, you can still see it, right? Oh, God. Y'all. Look. I said, Google, why is this fox staring at me? Google said, he's waiting for you to give him a treat. I swear to God. Oh, God, you can't make this stuff up. I was trying to see if I can fall asleep with him staring at me because I didn't think he was going to go away. And I thought he was waiting for me to go to sleep so that he could jack me. I thought he was going to rob me for my trail mix and my beef jerky, you know. I thought I'd wake up and he'd have one strap in my book bag, I'd have the other strap, and we'd be struggling for my trail mix. After I threw my shoe at him and spooked him off, he went about 100 yards, not here, but like he went out, and he like sat at a tree line, and I was like, damn, what is he doing just sitting there? Go away. And about that time, he laid down and got comfortable. It was crazy. Hey, Dar Daddy, thank you. Fox treats. Thank you. I'm sure he'll love that. He's so cute. He really is adorable. Really is adorable. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, fruit, dried nuts, berries, stuff like that. You can give him some damn dried berries. Dried berries. Ain't that pretty? Oh, it's a pretty morning. Yo, I want to get everything done early so that we can just like be lazy this afternoon on the water somewhere. I ain't got my bikini top. It's in storage. Everything is. I ain't got nothing, man. I literally have 2 tops, and I need some more bralettes like this. And I don't know how to get them. I mean, I guess I could go to Goodwill, but I really don't want to buy nothing new. I'd rather get what I already own out of storage, but I don't have a way to do that. So I need my bikini top, though, to go to the river. I got my bikini bottoms, and I guess I could wear this top, but, I want to, go enjoy the water at the hottest part of the day. I got 2 swimming holes that I want to check out. The biggest thing is how we're going to get down in there, because it's an embankment that we got to go down. But it'll be all right. I wish this other river was full. It's been so damn dry. The rivers are dry. You go to a river, and there ain't no river. It's just rocks. It's just the bottom of the river. Seriously, it's been so damn dry. You go to the rivers, and that ain't no river. Was Moses around here recently? Seriously. Where did the river go? I can't believe I ate 2 biscuits. I felt guilty just ordering it. I'm like, can I get a sausage, egg, and cheese and a coffee? And a blueberry bow round, please. A blueberry, what is it? It was a blueberry biscuit. That stuff's so good. They put so much sugar on top of the one I got. I might not need coffee today. I mean, it was just a pile of sugar. It was so good. I dipped it in my coffee. It was like a scone. I imagined it was a scone. So good. I want a Panera orange scone so bad. I might actually bicycle 10 miles just to a Panera if we had one around here, but we don't. I love Panera. It's literally my favorite place. We ain't got nothing like that around here. We ain't even got a Chick-fil-A. Hell, even if we had Chick-fil-A, this town's so small, it'd probably be closed 2-3 days a week, because everything else is. Hell, some places are closed 4 or 5 days a week. I'm like, how do y'all make a living? Y'all only open 2 days a week? Small town. Alright, y'all ready to move? Ow! I'm not. My feet hurt. That's another thing. My feet have been killing me. I need shoes. These shoes are cut in half. I just don't know where to get stuff. I don't know where to get stuff. Hey, Mystic Mandy. Yeah, this one's been brown too. You're about to see. I need to wash these clothes. Y'all, I'm about to strip down in the street right here. I ain't got no choice. It's getting hot, and I gotta get these pants off. I told you. What you want me to do? Suffocate? You want me to die because you're uncomfortable seeing me pull my pants down? I mean, I have on shorts. Oh, wow. Hey, good morning. I ain't gonna lie, when cars be going by and you're like changing clothes and stuff, the best way I can describe it, imagine standing in your bedroom butt ass naked and then a car driving by. That's what it feels like. And then a car driving by. You're naked, you get out the shower, you got your towel on. Now imagine a freight train coming through right past your bedroom window. Oh, and guess what, you guys? I lost my hoodie. I don't have my hoodie. I don't know. We washed it last night. I think I left it at the laundromat. Yeah, I'll get it back if I did. Couldn't find it. Can't find it. Sorry. Excuse me while I die. Electrolytes. Isn't that not pretty? Oh, the sun coming up. Y'all, I stink. I need to wash clothes. I ain't got no way to do that right now. I don't feel good either. Like, you know, like I'm tired. Like I know I just woke up, but you don't understand. I slept on concrete. I slept like a log. I slept like wood on concrete. I was. Let's go. Let's go find shade. It's getting hot already. You know, like 8 a.m. That was a really pretty mountain. I love it through here. It's actually really gorgeous. Just like sit here and look. All right, you ready? Yeah, you'll see the river in a second. It's gorgeous. Phew. Y'all, it's hotter than hell out here. I think it's going to be hotter than what they're calling for. They said 89, but I don't know about that, Bob. Spider webs on me. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, the river's up a little bit. It didn't rain last night. Actually pretty shallow. You can't even access it through half the city. It's crazy. Looking for somewhere cool where I can like sprawl out and just lay down for a minute. Okay, I'm tired, my legs hurt. I ate 2 biscuits, now I feel heavy. I did. I felt so dirty when I said, and a Bowberry Blue Biscuit, or whatever it's called. I was like, God, girl, my hoodie ain't right here, so I had to have left it at the damn laundromat. I think I left it at the laundromat. I'm gonna park this bitch like I own this bitch, because I do. Let's go. Ah. I'm gonna chug this. This is electrolytes. It's gonna be hot today, so I'm gonna go ahead and like prepare by chugging water. I feel really light, like heavy today. You ever wake up feeling heavier than other days? You ever wake up feeling skinny? I do. You're like, ooh, where did that 5 pounds of water weight that I had on me yesterday go? Just disappears overnight. It's like, damn, I swear to God, yesterday I was like 2 sizes bigger than I am today. So weird. It's water weight that makes you feel like that. We do fluctuate in weight, somewhere between 3 to 7 pounds, something like that, from water weight. Well, women, they hold water during their menstrual cycle. That's what that's from. It was 3 to 7 pounds of water retention weight that women can have during menstruation, but also sodium will make you swell. And I think cold water too. All right. I honestly, my back is killing me already. I need to wash these clothes, so I'm gonna use them to set on for now. I wonder if the grass is wet. Probably. I wonder if I can just go lay my bum ass right there. Down there at the river is not comfortable, man. Oh, y'all. Let's go look at the river. Good morning. Oh, have a good day, Flutterby. Your back always hurts from the stand bag. Yeah, the river is like... Y'all, I'm tired. I'm not even kidding. I just woke up and I actually got some sleep last night. I gotta get my shit together. Maybe I should have damn... You know what it is? Coffee don't work no more. I sip a cup of coffee and I need a nap. That's why I gotta do that espresso. Yeah, somebody's building like a water wall so you can walk to the other side. That's actually really cool. All right, give me a second. You'll see the river. Say hello to my little friend. Ugh. I just want to set my ass down somewhere, drink some water, maybe look at my phone, kick off my shoes. I just woke up, but I'm still tired. It's what happens when you're an adult, I guess. I don't know. It started happening like 5 years ago. I wake up and it feels like I never fell asleep. I try so hard. I'm putting my beanie in my bag. I'm gonna use this pillow right now. I'm just laying here and a snake kills me, bites me. Oh well. Oh well. Oh God. Can you just sit here for a minute, please? Oh. This is why I don't eat biscuits. You're witnessing why Brooke don't eat biscuits, okay? She's supposed to be on her bike going like 15 miles an hour on the way to get her next shot of coffee, espresso. Oh, oh no, no, no. Y'all, I got a tick in my hair. It was either a tick or a gnat or something. I could feel his little body. Yeah, I have to check myself every night for ticks because I found a fat one in the back of my neck. The first week I was on the streets. I mean, that tick was like, God, he was damn juicy. He was like thick. That tick was thick. That was a thick tick, okay? I mean, really though, he was like, if he was human, he'd be like the size of Lizzo. He was a thick ass tick, you know what I mean? Before the weight loss, before she lost the weight. That thing was so big. Something just bit the shit out my thigh. Y'all, we need to find shoes today, and we need to find something to cover our tits, okay? Sir, what do you use to cover your tits? I don't think that's gonna work for me. I need a harness. I need a chest harness. I need a chest chastity belt. Seriously, this thing's falling apart. I'm gonna keep it until it's like literally ripped to shreds, but you know, when I can like stick my pinky holes through stuff. Thank you. I think it's time for a new bra. Sucks. I mean, I guess I could get a ride to storage, but that's gonna be complex as shit, and then you know who I'm gonna have to talk to, so I hear voices. God, can't I just come here and enjoy myself? People really gotta come up here this early. Maybe they're coming from the wood shop. I think they were, actually. I thought it was somebody up there where we just came in. You know, this place could be really cute if people would stop littering here. How rude. You deserve to be burned at the stake if you litter. Yes, yeah. Let me tell you something. It's just like the buggy situation. How rude. You think that the earth is your personal trash can? Oh, I'm joking. They shouldn't be burned at the stake, but they should be hit in the throat with a rubber bullet. I said rubber. It's just going to hurt a little. Maybe the throat a lot. That's a sweet meat. I've seen people blatantly litter whole bags of trash on the sides of the road and shit because they don't want to pay for trash pickup, or they don't want to pay, take it to the dump or whatever. Yeah, there's like little pieces of trash. Maybe we should get a bag and clean it up one day. We should. We used to do the beaches, but we would spend the day doing it. We'd be out there on the beach half the day, picking up trash, cleaning out the homeless encampment. There's people that would hole up in the woods and then they would go missing. And so there would literally be everything you could think of, whole picture frames, the art off the wall, grandma's tablecloth, tires. I mean, we found so much stuff. It was crazy. That was a fun little adventure. I don't know if I could do that every day for a job. Well, I mean, there would be nothing wrong with it, but going into homeless encampments, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. God, how annoying. You hear that? I mean, he is waking up the entire neighborhood. Call me crazy, I just think it's rude. Anyways, I'm not going into no homeless encampments time after time to clean that shit up. Hell no. Now, if it was regular, like, trash cleanup, like going and cleaning places like this, yeah, that'd be different. Yeah, I'm not cleaning up no homeless encampments. You got me all the way messed up. I mean, I have, but I wouldn't do it again. You know what I mean? Hell, I'm surprised I didn't get tetanus from all the times we cleaned the beaches because they was just nasty. People are so disrespectful. It's like when they don't return the buggy. It's going back to that buggy analogy, like people suck. It's the same thing with trash. If you can't get off your lazy ass and go throw it in the trash, what a waste. What a waste. Y'all, it's gonna be so hot today. I'm glad that it's cool right now. Ah, I say that. It's 90 degrees. I think it said 89, didn't it? I cannot believe Google. I said, Google, why is this fox? Why won't it go away? Why won't it leave me alone? Why is this fox stalking me? God, I got to deal with all these humans all day, and now I'm having to deal with animals at night. I'm getting stalked by animals now for my goodies. They want my snacks. They think I'm a snack. I don't know. They either want my snacks or they think I'm a snack. One of the two. 83 degrees. And that's cool. I'm like, oh God, it's so cool out here. It's 83. God. What is wrong with me? My feet hurt from the shoes. Tomorrow it's supposed to cool off real nice. Oh shit, it's gonna be like 60 degrees on Saturday. What the flip? Oh my God, this is gonna create a whole new array of problems. So here in North Carolina, you apparently need winter and summer clothes all year long. You need the winter clothes for at night and the summer clothes for during the day. Even in the winter, even in December, we have had days where it was 90 degrees. It was 89 degrees December before last. I'll never forget that. 89 degrees in December. So even in December, as you can see, you'll still need winter clothes and summer clothes. Yeah, it's going to be 60 and 59 the day after that. So it's going to drop. The temperature's going to drop at night. I'm going to freeze to death if I don't make plans. I have long sleeve stuff and pants, but 60 degrees, you might actually need something to I don't know, that's kind of chilly. Damn it. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there because the media, they never know what's going on. They say that it's going to be 60 degrees, but if they're wrong about the day temperature, it'll actually be hotter. So I'm just going to ignore them for now and live with blinders on. It'll be fine. I can't stand to be cold though. I rolled up in Hardee's this morning with long pants on, long shirt, and a toboggan. People was looking at me like I was crazy. I am chilly. I am sunburned, okay? Sure is pretty out here this morning. My butt hurts. Oh. Oh. Not even joking. I need a cushion for my tushin. I got, they got these Walmart, these cushions. I should have got one, but once again, too much shit to keep up with. I just do bare necessities. I'm just, it's fine. It's fine. There was a water moccasin in there last time, remember? That black snake, he was just, I think that's what that guy called him. He just went swimming by. They are out here, but they're more scared of you than you are of them by far. Snakes and stuff like that, they ain't even. I rarely see them. I see more dead snakes on the road than anywhere. I've seen that one snake out here in this river once. So I know they're in there because he was swimming in there. And I think that was the same day I took a shower in there too. Rinsed off. He, it was a black snake. Oh, it's so crazy because when I was a kid, I wanted to run away and like live like Johnny Appleseed. Seriously, swear to God on my life, that was my favorite like thing. And I wanted like the raccoon hat and everything. I used to run into the woods and try to run away, like get missing intentionally. Let's see how far I can go before I end up in Nevada. Because when you're a kid, you really don't have a concept of space and time and area, and I always felt like I could just walk over a hill and be in another state. I guess you walk over enough hills, you can be. Oh, God. But it felt like it was a hop and a skip to get like out west, and I'm on the East Coast. But now look at my life. Like I always wanted to live like the Jungle Book, like Mowgli. And look where I am. It's kind of crazy. I mean, the bugs don't bother me as long as they ain't biting me. Okay? Animals too. Everything out here is fine as long as I'm not under attack, As long as it doesn't need to feed on me to survive, then I'm okay with it if it's okay with me. I love animals. I even like bugs. That's my new obsession. I'm such a weirdo. I do. They're just so cute. If you like get down on their level, their little eyes and their little wings, and just, it's just so amazing. They're just so tiny. God is amazing. So cool. All right, I'm going back to sleep. Y'all gonna watch my back. Don't let me get robbed on live. Or even worse, killed, kidnapped. Y'all start screaming if somebody shows up. I'm sure it'll help me. Alright, I'm getting up. Peaceful. Maybe we should, like, I got a list of stuff I need to do. I just haven't looked at it yet. I've got an itinerary for us today. Ain't that what they call it? Itinerary. I do. I've got an itinerary for us today. When it's cool like this, I'm not going insane. It's when it gets hot, I start to literally lose my mind. I wonder if heat causes the delirium or something, like confusion, probably. I can't think straight when it gets up, like anything over 100, that heat index, my brain does not compute, and my body starts to malfunction, and then we have all these technical difficulties. It's supposed to cool off next week. Jesus, please. Good morning, Lord. I got a small favor to ask of you. I'm kind of suffocating down here in this heat. Do you mind cutting the temperature down just a little bit in the south? I mean, because it's stifling, Lord. It's stifling. And with the humidity being on 102, Lord, it feels like a sauna. So if we could pipe it down a bit, turn it down a bit, lower the temperature, send in a cold front. I don't care how we get it, Lord. But if we could not die here this summer, that would be phenomenal. The whole Northeast, Lord, was smoldering like black tar in the summer heat down here, okay? Freshly poured black tar. Like, yeah, and, Jesus, if I ever decide to buy a lottery ticket, will you please make me a millionaire? And, don't let me get the West Nile from the mosquitoes out here or bit by a snake, please. Let me make it today, Lord. Oh, forgive me for flipping that person off. Forgive me for flipping that guy off, Lord. But if he's trying to be some new stalker, Lord, can you please somehow let him run across my YouTube page, Lord, so he knows who I am. So maybe he'll leave me alone, Lord. Keep me safe, please. Amen. Thank you. Bless everybody too, please. Seriously though, I think I got a new stalker. I mean, I can't get rid of one for another one and another one. And I wish that I was joking. I wish that I was like joking in the slightest, but I'm not. Unfortunately for this guy, I know exactly where he lives. He's already been shown on live. You guys have already seen him. Silver truck, forward with the black stripe. Actually, we've done ran into him 2 or 3 times while we were on live. The last time I ran into him, I flipped him off. That was yesterday. Then I ran into that fucker again this morning. I'm just like, it's weird, man. It's weird. And I know this is a small town, but like, leave me alone. If you see me, leave me alone. That's why I flipped him off yesterday, letting him know I was not interested. Like the first 3 times you were in my face and I wasn't interested, no wasn't enough. So now I gotta hit him with a bird. People are weird. It's like he be hanging out the car like salivating, trying to damn. What you doing, girl? Like, if you don't get on, you must not like to walk, or either you're not very smart. Cause I'm about to break your leg, boy. Get out my face. You're gonna be running around here like poor little Tink Tink. People are just weird sometimes. Actually, all the time. They're weird all the time. What am I saying? They're weird all the time. I'm gonna change this top. I'm gonna change clothes. I'm gonna make a water. I gotta go get it. Oh, there's the water. Oh, God. Oh. I think if I had a little bit of caffeine, I might be able to start the day. But when I start drinking caffeine, I don't want to crash at like 12 o'clock. I wish I had clothes that fit. What's going on over here? This is my job. Thanks for supporting my channel. Some of y'all hate yourselves. Ants are fascinating, aren't they? They just, imagine if we ran this country like a little pack of ants, like an alien ant farm, and everything just ran smooth because we all worked together and everybody did their little job and they did it efficiently. Imagine. I don't need you to check up on my progress. Y'all are stupid. Y'all really think that somebody gives a fuck about y'all, what y'all think. God, I just wish I could get my hands on people. I would really just pay to throat punch a motherfucker. Y'all don't understand. It makes you feel so much better. And then the next time that person sees you, all of a sudden they got so much respect for you. What is that? What is that? They don't want to play games with you no more. They don't want to say sideways stuff to you no more. All of a sudden, they act normal. I'm telling you. It's called discipline. Alright, gotta find clothes to wear. These shorts are so big. I wonder how cold the water is. Do I want to take my shoes off? What am I doing? Let me look at my list. I don't even know what I'm doing. Can you see? Alright. Oh. Change clothes. Get breakfast. We already done that. Change clothes, laundry, water and vitamins and protein. Let's do that. Oh. I'm falling. This hill is this park is on a slant. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't even come in here and lay out because the terrain is so sketchy. You can't even enjoy the park. It sucks. Anyways. Damn it. Sand. It's 8:30. Y'all think that Ghislaine Maxwell's gonna get a free ride? You think she's just gonna get completely pardoned? They gonna let her out of jail? So unfair. Damn it. there's sand on this damn lid. Oh, it looks like sunrise. What's in it, though? I saw something floating in it. Oh, it's the tablets at the bottom. Smells good. Not bad. Not bad at all, y'all. Energy and drip drop. I wish I was still asleep right now. I could have, but like I mean, I couldn't have, but that's the problem. I had to get up. Like, that's why I want to find somewhere this afternoon where we can just like relax by the river and I can just like sleep. Hey, thank you. Oh. Oh, thank you, Matt. Out, B. I'm done. Oh, excuse me while I. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Matt B. I hope you're having a great Thursday. Thank you. Um, y'all, ain't the river pretty? I just want to relax for a minute. Oh, I have leaves and dirt everywhere. I'm gonna change my clothes in a minute, but I just want to lay down. Oh, God Almighty. Somebody's smoking dope. They are. I smell a blunt. Silly. Ugh. Cigarillo? One of the two. It's some kind of wrap. God. Ugh. Yeah, how does your head not hurt? Why do they do that? Oh. Watch the cars go by. Morning. Hey, me, Mom, Papa. You see how the embankment over there is at an angle? You can't even, like, if you wanted to walk down. Oh, sorry. If you wanted to walk down right over here, you can't even get down to the river. And there's nowhere flat for you to lay. You see that? I mean, on either side, there's nowhere for you to lay. mean, even here, look at these tree roots right here. This is what I'm talking about. There's no room on each side of the embankment to lay down. Sucks. We can't clear that shit out, so I am confused. It's gorgeous out here. We're going to go get nicotine patches later, but I'm probably going to have to kill that 250 milligrams of caffeine before we can do that, okay? Okay? Hey, Brooke. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. Love that. There's nowhere for me to have a tent, you guys. There's no reason to have a tent. There's no reason to have a tent. I come on here last night and I told you guys some sexual assault stats, and people are still saying get a tent. No. No, no, no. The best you're going to be able to do is wear clothes to shield you from the elements, and then find somewhere shelter, or go to the woods where it's not wet and you can find somewhere comfortable. Look at this terrain. If I had a damn pop-up tent out here, I'd stick out like a sore thumb. It's going to put a target on your back. And you can't just roll up on everybody's property and sleep. People say, get a tent. Where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put it? Where would you put it? In your mama's backyard? Yeah, I know. I don't have that option. Like, I'm not going through that hell. Absolutely not. I had a meltdown over a bicycle wheel yesterday, and y'all want me to get a tent? What finally made her snap? A tent. She went right over the edge. I was trying to assemble a tent, and I lost my mind. Hello. Yeah, you're going to need to be outside. And tents are not waterproof, so that also creates a whole nother problem. I grew up camping. Like, and I've camped, avidly camped, in my 20s and 30s. So, I ain't dealing with that shit. If you want to drive out here, set it up for me every night. Drive back out here every morning. Deassemble that thing. Wrangle that thing back in the package like it's a damn baby cab going back into the womb. Then, by all means, come and do that for me. But also, I'm going to need to sleep on your land because I ain't got no land to sleep on. So maybe I should just come to you. And that's how Brooke went missing. And that, kids, is how Brooke went missing. Yeah, no tents. Not smart. Heavy, not waterproof. They'll say waterproof. They lying. They are lying to your face. Lying to your face. Maybe I just was camping in some bad storms. That's the lie. Waterproof. Lord have mercy. You know, I try so hard. I'm just going to enjoy the river and shut up. Swiss family. A tree house. I would rather a tree house rather than a tent. At least up in the trees, you're better off. They have a less likely chance of finding you, anybody, and seeing you. Being on the ground, you're completely exposed in that tent. And here's the thing. You have to be in the woods to have the tent. You're taking away some of your security. Like, as a female, I'll come out here to this park during the day, but this is secluded. I'm not coming here at night. Absolutely not. That's how you go missing. No. No, you don't want to be out in the wilderness by yourself with a target on your back like a tent. Bright ass orange tent. I wonder where she's at. Oh, she's probably over there in that bright ass orange tent. So peaceful. I could fall asleep. Could absolutely fall asleep. Yeah, that's what happens when you're in the heat. Do you go outside? When's the last time you spent 3 weeks in the heat in July? What did you feel like when you spent 3 weeks in July in the heat? Oh, you've been hating for a minute. You've been hating for a minute. We got a little bitch in the chat. Bad bone bitch. Oh, what a bitch. Good intentions. Stop playing. Oh, man. Oh, God. In no way affiliated. No, not the cheesy dad jokes. That's hilarious. They got good intentions. That was good. That was good. That was good. Y'all. I just wish that people understood how physically exhausting this is. Most people don't even spend 2 hours out in the fucking daylight. Most people get 7, 8 hours of sleep every night. Most people get 3 meals a day. Most people shower every day. Most people enjoy the AC. When you don't have those things, this is going to be your job. It's to literally survive. It's 8:30 a.m. I'm sweating my ass off. I'm extremely exhausted. My eyes are sunburnt. You know? Like, this is my job. It's crazy that people are so dense. I guess I just never realized until I got sober 5 years ago how bad these problems were. It's crazy. I might put you down and try to take a nap, y'all. I don't feel comfortable napping during the day when I'm out in the elements like this. Like, anybody could walk down here and see me sleeping and attack me. So I just, yeah. If I have y'all on live, at least if I get killed, you can see who come down the hill to kill me. Maybe I just need to chug some more caffeine. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I think I went to bed about 12 o'clock. Approximately. It might have been 12:31. Oh, y'all know that van that I was telling you about? The van that's real loud with the... I don't know, man. Listen, for all I know, I don't know. I don't know. What do? We assume everyone's a drug addict until we can prove otherwise. Right. Okay. So, that van was back last night. And I was like, that's weird. There it is again. I heard it pull up. Well, I actually saw it pull up because I was at Food Line. We went to Food Line. Remember, y'all were with me. That's where I told y'all good night. When I was at Food Line, I noticed I could hear that van coming from like 4 city blocks away because I told y'all it has this loud engine. And I don't know what they were doing, but I could hear it coming, and I watched it go down the street, and I was like, God, I hope it's not headed the way I think it's headed. And it was. When I made it to like my camping spot, I noticed that it was around the block like it was the night before, and I was like, oh, they're here early, like, because it was like, I want to say it was like 11 o'clock, but the night before they were out there at like 2 a.m. So anyways, I see the van, and then the next thing I know, I see the cops. I was like, oh. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but I think they were ran off, whoever they were. And then this morning, it was back. Like this morning, it pulled up for like 10, 15 minutes. I heard what sounded like a dumpster opening. But then when I looked at the closest dumpster, it had a lock on it. So, but I didn't check the other side either. Maybe the other side didn't have a lock. One side had a lock. Anyway, listen, Shaggy. I don't know. I just, when you're out here, like, that is your job, is to stay alive and to make sure that no one is a threat. You, like, literally have to profile everyone, and you assume that everyone is a huge danger until you can prove otherwise. Seriously. And what do? We do not get within an arm's circumference of anyone. God. People are crazy out here, y'all. Perverts be creeping through the bushes. Meth heads be digging through boxes. It ain't that bad. Everybody's kind of chill. The other night was crazy, though. I was like, what the hell? And tell me why yesterday I thought it was Tuesday. I told everybody all day long, Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday! You know you're under duress when you don't even know what day. When you don't even know. You don't even know what day of the week it is. And then for a full 24 hours, you tell everybody the wrong day. Happy Monday on a Thursday. For the whole day, I was just like, Happy Tuesday, Happy Tuesday. Well, when you get a dog, can I pet that dog? Good morning, Quinn. Yeah, Happy Tuesday. Not a singular person said, Brooke, it's Wednesday. They were probably scared I'd bite their head off and block them if they did. Oh, God, Oh, God. It was Wednesday, and I was saying Happy Tuesday. That's what it was. Happy Tuesday, and it was Wednesday. I'm turning into my mother. Do you hear me? Or my mama one. 1 to 2. Y'all, I'm so tired. It's okay. I'll wake up later. It's only because I had sleep that I feel tired. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I woke up at 5:30. I was like, what the hell? I set my alarm and rolled back over for like 30 minutes or an hour. And then I got up at 6:50. So, no, a little more, a little something. A little 20, 30 more minutes. Never kills anybody. You know? A little something extra. Oh, yo, it's so pretty. You can't even climb none of these trees. That's what makes me mad. We got all these like oaks and stuff that are down, pine trees that are just straight up. I'm out here living the jungle book, and there ain't no trees for me to climb. I'm gonna be a mighty king like no king was before. I'm looking up, I'm looking out, I'm working on my roar. What was that? That was The Lion King. Y'all, I cry every time I watch that movie. What is wrong with me? You think that movie like trauma bonded me to You think that I was trauma bonded to The Lion King? Seriously. Because every time I see it, I cry like a baby. Great movie. Thirsty Thursday. Yeah, where's my caffeine? I have a mama too. I know. I miss my mama. My mama was born sometime around the Great Depression. She grew up during the Great Depression. My papa, her husband, they met when they were real young, 18, 19, got married, had children. He went off to war. He come back. I don't remember what war it was. He passed away in like 2008 or 9, somewhere around then, and he was like 90 years old. So you do the math on that. Mama passed away during COVID, and she was also like 98 years old by that time. So they had long, full lives. They were Quakenbushes. They were my mom's dad's parents. Let me tell you this: they weren't even biologically related to me, and they were literally. When I look back on my childhood, my mama and my papa, they were the normal part of my childhood. If there was any normal, it was with them on that side of the family. They were very proper, like my mom was a tough cookie, but she was very prim and proper and polite, and like, how like ladies back then, they were just ladies. They were just very feminine and like tight-lipped. They were very agreeable and accommodating. Yeah. How do I get all of that? But I get zero agreeableness. I mean, you couldn't have like gave me a little less intuition and a little more agreeableness. I got all this damn intuition and nothing to do with it, and not enough agreeableness to damn do anything with. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that Miranda Lambert song, where she says, you bite your lip and get a grip just to save a little face. They come from a different time. They'd stuff their feelings down instead of being open about things and forthcoming. They looked at it as being weak. And I understand that. But I'm here to tell you, that caused a lot of mental health problems in the upcoming generation. It did in the next generation. Because that was my parents. They were incapable of communicating. My parents were incapable of talking about problems in the family. My parents were incapable of confronting problems and handling them properly. They wanted to shove everything under a rug. That's what that comes from. When you have a parent that bites their lip just to save a little face, and they don't talk and confront problems head on, then the child has a problem handling their emotions, expressing their emotions, and they don't want to discuss anything. Everything's swept under the rug. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's rough. Although before Mama died, she did tell me that my papa cheated on her. I was like, what are you talking about right now? Like, I was like, what? Papa? She said that he had a whole mistress across town, and she knew for years. And I'm like, you just allowed this to happen? You didn't kill him or her? Or you didn't go, did you go to jail? No. It was a different time. Different time, I guess. A way different time, honey. I would have been doing time. Oh, God, for real. I never knew that. She did. She said, yeah, he had a mistress. That's crazy. We need to get nicotine. Nicotine and caffeine make me happy. Nicotine and caffeine make me happy. See the cars go by. What y'all gonna do if I pop out with a fox? Yeah. Oh my God, I swear to God, if one of these trolls calls animal control and they have to euthanize a fox, I will literally, like, hunt somebody down. He seemed like he wanted to be petted. That's all I'm saying. No, but listen, he kept coming closer like he wanted a hug or something. It was a wild fox. He did. He kept coming closer. He's like, can you pet this cat that ain't a cat? I thought it was a cat. Could you imagine setting up a vet appointment for what you think is a cat, and then you take it to the vet, and he's like, ma'am, that is not a cat. That is a fox. That I would be the girl that does that. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Get out of my face. Come 4 o'clock, I'll be bouncing all over this damn town. I'll be like, oh my God, what a great day. Hitting jumps on my bicycle. I need some pegs for my wheels. I'm joking. But, yeah, I wake up by 4. Typically, prime time is 11 to 2 for me. That's when I'm, like, clicking on all cylinders. But this heat lately, and the lack of proper good sleep, I slept much better last night. I was able to pass out. All them people wasn't running around. Crazy asses. Oh, yeah. Made it through the night. I wonder if somebody put a blunt on the ground over here or something, because I keep smelling like, it smells like a roach. I bet it is. Jesus, this shit stinks. I don't know where it's at, but I smell it. It smells like a Philly, like a roach, you know? Like somebody smoked it and then dumped it on the ground. I thought somebody was smoking up there, like smoking an L or whatever, and then freaking, the more I lay here, the more I smell it over there. I think somebody stomped out, like, you know. Oh, God, it stinks. God, it smells like my early 20s. Why did we smoke that shit? We were trying to die. No wonder we got high. The damn wrap has nicotine in it. That shit's thick as hell. Them Philly wraps, they thick. Yeah, I don't smoke that shit. It's my weed you're smelling. Yeah, we're going to have a great day. What's been going on with you, Brooke? Are you having a great day? Foxy on a road. I must be kin to that fox. Maybe he knew something that I didn't know. That's why he's like, that's my family. And I'm throwing shoes at him. Poor guy. He's probably been looking for me all my life, and I'm throwing shoes at him. If he comes back again, I might make poor choices because he's so cute. I can't help it. I want to see if he likes trail mix because I got some cranberries and I think he might like them. Oh, I also got some like white cranberries, like the white raisins. He'll probably like those too. And I bet you he likes almonds. Probably sunflower seeds, peanuts. He can have whatever he wants out of my book bag as long as it's not me. You know what I mean? As long as it's not me. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day. I need some sunblock. We can get that. Oh, hold on. Let me make a list. That's what I'm going to do. I need. What do we need? Hell, he could, like, hang out the top of my book bag. Could you imagine a domesticated fox? He, like, just chills at the top of my book bag and we just roll down the street together. You know, like Brody the dude, Brody the dog and the dude. Yeah, but, like, with the fox. I can see this causing me so many problems. The whole town would go ape shit. Hell, they gonna have to send animal control for me and the fox. You ain't taking my fox. We going out in a blaze of glory just like Peanut and Fred, okay? Hunting, fishing every day, loving every day. I do have a fishing pole. It's in storage. And I really don't feel like toting that bitch around on a bicycle if I'm being honest. Could you imagine that? I can barely tote me around on a bicycle. One thing I've noticed, walking with this bag, damn near impossible. Bicycling with this bag, it's fairly easy. How is that possible? The weight is still on your back. I don't understand how on the bicycle it doesn't feel as heavy as it does when I'm walking. It might be the angle of the bag. Because on the bike, I'm more like hunched over. I don't know. They're not. They're not bad, but, you know, I ain't seen a dentist in forever. Who can afford that? Who's got damn dental insurance? What percentage of Americans have dental insurance? Sorry, I'm nosy. 87%? Are you for real? Yeah, I think a lot more people are privileged than I recognize. I would have thought that maybe only 25% of the U.S. even had insurance. Bless my heart, I'm poorer than I thought I was. It is estimated that 87% of the U.S. population has dental insurance in 2023, a slight decrease from 88% in 2022. So it looks like 27%, around 72 million adults in the U.S. lack dental insurance. I've never had dental insurance, not once, not even when I was a child. That's crazy. Well, mine's just genetics, I guess. So it looks about like 27% of the U.S., somewhere between, I'm getting 17 and 27% don't have dental In the U.S., approximately 27% of adults, or about 72 million people, do not have dental insurance. And that was that number, that stat came from June 2nd of 25. I would have said that only about 27% had dental insurance. That's crazy. But it's 27% without, and the rest of the U.S. has it. Yeah, I think people are a lot more privileged than I think that those 15 years I was on drugs, I think time passed by like really quick and things moved quickly, and then I woke up and the world was a different place. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the world passed me by and I was left behind in a different time era. And then I woke up like, what the hell? You fuckers have insurance now? We didn't have no insurance in the 90s, homie. Like, we had to raw dog this shit. You need a root canal? I got a bottle of liquor and a pair of pliers. Sit down. You know? Seriously. I think people are privileged and they don't recognize it. Seriously. Do you know how many friends I've had come to me saying, I think I have a root, what do they call it? An abscess. Yeah, like we're going to have to pull that, homie. I've seriously had people ask me, does it need to be pulled? And it's like, yeah, it needs to be pulled. Either we can pull it here or you're going to have to go to the dentist. I've seen some crazy shit. Because people are poor, broke. You ain't never really struggled if you ain't called the whole neighborhood to see who's got a Z-Pack or some antibiotics, My mom and dad, like my parents, they'd call the whole family. Hey, do you have a Z-Pack? One of the kids are sick, looking for antibiotics and stuff. That stuff is a hot commodity. Yeah, you ain't never really struggled if you ain't called people looking for damn antibiotics when you were damn sick so that you could save yourself $120 at the damn urgent care. You know what I mean? Shit, y'all know I hoard antibiotics. I sure do. I got all kinds of medication. I do. It's legal, but like I got all kinds. You need a Z-Pack. What you need? What you got? A UTI, BV? What you need? Seriously. Heartburn. You got ulcers. What you need? I don't play. I do not play. Yeah, I got a few antibiotics. They should be good for half a decade, maybe longer. Shit. You ain't gonna die. It's not gonna kill you. The worst thing that could happen is that the pill is so old that the medication is null and void. Like the medication won't work. It won't kill you, but it might not be as strong as it typically would be when it's first manufactured. So even though I know they got that expo date on there, when it comes to medications like for sicknesses and stuff like that, it stays in the shelf till the pills start to disintegrate. Do you hear me? And then even oh God, you ever had bronchitis? You get a bad case of bronchitis, you will eat a pill that's disintegrated in the hopes of it making you feel better. Ask me how I know. I used to get bronchitis all the time as a kid, tonsillitis. I mean, my tonsils just like would swell up for the winter. For the winter, I was sick when I was a kid. So those types of medications, we keep those, We keep those. We keep them. There ain't no Publix here. Are you okay? There ain't no Publix here. There ain't no Publix for damn an hour from here, probably. Unfortunately. Yes, Bob. I've heard that too. Root canal. Yeah. No, luckily for me, I don't have any problems with my teeth. I'm sure that I probably have some cavities. Which, by the way, fun fact, cavities, you can transfer. You can get cavities from other people. Like, kissing. Yeah. You can pass bad bacteria back and forth between mouths and pass cavities. You sure can. So be careful with that, because if you got like good dental hygiene and then you go and kiss somebody that's got a bunch of cavities and bacteria in their mouth, you might end up with some bacteria and cavities in your mouth eventually, allegedly. So where did I read that? Oh, my phone just told me good morning. It's never done that. Good morning. That breakfast at Hardee's was $7. Let me tell y'all, that's why I'm laying down. That's why I'm ready to go back to sleep, because the bitch doesn't have 2 biscuits. It was a Bowberry biscuit with all this sugar on top. And then I had a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. I don't eat biscuits for breakfast, okay? Yeah, I don't doubt. Going back to what you said about the teeth, I don't doubt that I probably have some cavities that I need to do, that I need to like get taken care of. But I brush my teeth religiously. I try to take care of my mouth. I watched my parents have so many problems with their teeth, and they tried to take care of mine, but we were poor, and then I wasn't in their custody half the time. I do think that impacted my overall dental care, being in the state's custody. They don't take you to the damn dentist. Like, like I don't remember a singular doctor's visit when I was in the state's custody. When I was in CPS's custody, I do not remember a singular hospital visit, like a pediatrician, like a checkup. I do not remember a singular doctor's appointment as a child in the state's custody, nor a dental appointment ever in the state's custody. So I have no doubt that impacted my teeth, because I had an abscess when I was 18, all the way in the back. So, yeah, it's weird. My mom, I remember going to the dentist with my mom. My mom, she did her due diligence to make sure that me and my siblings had proper dental care, even though we didn't have insurance. She would pay out of pocket. So my mom was responsible. My parents were responsible. They were just psychos. All our parents are psychos. Until further notice, otherwise proven. No, but for real, they were responsible. They just were from a different generation, I guess. I don't know, honey. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, my mom took me to the dentist. I never remember, not once. I never saw a doctor when I was in state's custody or saw a dentist. And I was with them for 10, 12 years on and off. So that's crazy. That's crazy. And that trickles down into adulthood. If you got a foster child that grows up in the damn foster care system and they don't get no proper dental care, and then all their damn teeth fall out, how do you think that's going to impact their future? For those that don't know, it's been proven that people that are missing teeth, it's not only harder for them to get a job, but they're disproportionately discriminated against. Everybody wants to think that they did drugs. There's tons of reason that people can be missing teeth. You can usually, if you got a little bit of common sense, you can usually tell the difference. When you see like meth mouth, the blackness, and you can smell it, it's usually meth. That it has a specific look and smell. That's why they call it meth mouth. When you see somebody maybe like missing a tooth over here, but they got the rest of their teeth, they had an accident. Or maybe they had an abscess like I did. It's perfectly natural. Or maybe you see somebody that have no teeth at all. They could have had some sort of vitamin D deficiency or some other vitamin mineral deficiency that caused their teeth to rot out of their head. That's very common. I've seen people that are frequent smokers that have enamel missing around the tops of their teeth. That's not meth. That comes from smoking cigarettes and drinking large amounts of black coffee. Coffee is acidic, right? I don't know. If you've been around the block, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Especially you saw that really back in the 90s. My Uncle Arnold, his teeth were like that from where he smoked and drank coffee nonstop. So I mean, I could go on. I can list like 10 more. Like, there's a look for certain things in oral health and hygiene, and I did not know I knew this much about teeth. Not everybody that's missing teeth is on drugs, but they do get treated like shit, and it is harder for people that don't have a smile. And think about that once again, going back to foster care. You're setting a child up for failure. You know that they need this type of help. They don't receive it while in state's custody. Their teeth rot out. And now they don't know how to read because they were part of No Child Left Behind like me. They don't know how to read, do math, and they missing teeth. Now they're homeless. And this is why you see, a good portion of the homeless population that came from foster care. It's little things like that. It's little things like that are little when they're little, but then they're big and it's a big problem. Then they're adults and they got a major problem that they can't fix and they're financially incapable of fixing. I mean, I'm pretty sure nowadays there's probably laws, and they probably have to take children to the doctor. They probably have to take children to the dentist. In the 90s, I never saw a doctor or a dentist with CPS, not once. So it's not unless it was a state mental hospital or they were taking me to a hospital to give me meds. As far as like a dentist though, never, not once did they take me to a dentist. It's just crazy. But you would think that foster kids, that's the first thing they would do when they come into foster care, right? Give them a full physical, make sure their shots are up to date, see a dentist, make sure they ain't got no teeth problems. That you would assume that that's the first thing they would do for foster children. And I'm sure it is nowadays. They got to make it look good on paper. We got laws on the books. They got to follow policy, procedure, and law. It's crazy. It really is to think about little things like that and how it branches out and affects people for the rest of their lives. Even not being able to read. What job you gonna work? Even at Walmart, you got to be able to read money, read the register, count money, read the products on the shelf so that you can stock them, read the invoices so that you know what's in the boxes. Most jobs, even when I worked at like Sonic and stuff, you got to read the receipts. You got to know what car is in what stall, and most jobs, if you're a gas station clerk, you got to know how to count money to make your deposit drops and stuff. I've worked a lot of jobs, if you can't tell. So what job can you work where you don't need to read or write? Maybe something in construction. Hell, even when I was in carpentry, though, I had to do math because we was building shit out of wood. And even when I was in carpentry, I had invoices to read, invoices to write, products to order, parts to order off the internet. You got to be able to read, write, do math. Y'all, it's scary when I think about the future and nobody being able to fend for themselves. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to write. They don't know how to think. They don't know how to speak. They're scared to ruffle leaves. Or ruffle feathers, leaves, too. Anything. They're scared. They're just scared to have an opinion. In the future, what does that mean for the future? If we just have the masses that can't fend for themselves and they don't have an opinion. It's just a shell of a human. It's a sheep. It's a sheep. Good morning. Is that Banshee? I actually like that name. Good morning. Foster care, 5 times more likely to be abused in that system. It's absolutely right. I don't know about the 5 times, but I know that statistically speaking, children are re-victimized over and over in the system. And it, for me, it went from one home to another. I had my first 2 foster homes that were really great people, but I was not properly diagnosed as a child, which led to me being removed from that placement and passed around to other families there's several placements that I don't remember. I don't know if that's from trauma or if it's from the medications. I was in all kinds of places. There was one place that was like, it was a group home, but it was like boys and girls, and it was like a brick building, like it looked like a jail. It looked like a jail. I was probably 10 or 12. I don't know. I remember being on lots of medications. They would just, every morning so what they would do in the morning is, they would turn the lights on, and then they would make you get out of bed and stand by your door. And so all these children, different ages, there was a guy's ward and a girl's ward. And it looked like a state mental hospital, but it was a group home, live-in residential facility for children. I don't remember where it was at. I only remember bits and pieces of my stay there, and I know I was there for months, like probably half a year. I remember we would have to come out of our rooms. They'd cut the lights on, and bright as hell, like hospital lights. And they keep it cold as shit in there, just like a hospital. Like I said, I remember always being cold during my childhood. Center block walls, stone floors, marble floors, whatever. Tile floors, those cheap tile floors. They'd make us come out, and then they would go room to room, and they would take your vitals, and then they'd give you meds. There'd be another nurse that followed behind with a med cart that would give all the patients meds. It wouldn't be 20 minutes after I ate, I'd be ready to pass back out because of the medication that they gave me. I don't remember half of my stay there at all. I do remember there was other girls that, like, they were cutters and stuff. You could see the wounds on their body. So there was lots of reasons why people would be in there. It was crazy because of the amount of medications. Every time they would take you somewhere like that, it was only just to get the medications right. And it's like, maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. Good morning, I am Christy. Nice to meet you, Evan. Are you for real, Evan? Stop playing with me. I believe you. Adaptability. That's so funny because I'm the queen of intuition. Maybe he just knows that I'm good people. Maybe he's intuitive enough to... Maybe he is my spirit animal. Because I'm always talking about how I can see things and people for who they are and through them. And maybe the fox has enough intuition to see I'm a good person. And he knows that he can play on my heartstrings, honey. He did. He just sat there for like an hour. He just sat there looking at me. And finally I stood up. I was like, what is he doing? I could see him by the tree line. And then he laid down. And I was like, don't get comfortable. I got to go to sleep. Don't get comfortable over there. I was scared. And then eventually I got up and he was gone. So I read online that you can spook them off. So the fact that he stuck around is what freaked me out. I'm like, damn, is he rabid? Is he waiting for me to go to sleep so that he can damn jack my trail mix? Like, oh, it wasn't that. I got to get nicotine patch. He was actually cute, Amanda. Really cute. He's so little that I can take him on. But, yeah, if I needed to fight him, I'm going to have to get stitches, but I think I could take him on enough, I don't think he's rabid or anything. Hey, Stronger Every Day. Thank you, Missy. Both of y'all. Thank y'all. I think the fox wanted to hang. I really do. I think that, and I might, if I ever see him again, I might, like, feed him some trail mix just to see what happens. I think it'd be fun. Just to see what happens. Hell, you never know, man. Shit, I'll train him to be my damn secret attack dog. Where's my whistle? Shit, I'll use this whistle and call his ass up out the woods. Somebody damn acting funny. call him from across town so he can come fuck somebody up for me. That thing's loud, ain't it? Y'all, these troll accounts be pissing me off. Bitch, what you trying to insinuate? What you trying to insinuate, bitch? Everybody wants to think that you're on drugs because they're on drugs. It's crazy. And I'm sick of it. Yeah, they're trolling. They're trolling. My damn ears, sorry, River. Maybe up there. This is a public park. With the flip. What the fuck, y'all? Damn it. I'm choking on spit. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I choked on my spit. Yeah, probably just some creep. You know, that's what they do. They creep. Don't nobody want no beef. If they did, they'd be over here getting their ass whooped. You know? I know. You ever get like an itch and you can't make it stop? God. Oh, thank you. Look at this shit. Look at this. How old do you think this girl is? Drop it in the comments. How old do you think this girl is? This woman. This is crazy. Oh, we're giving it away. Giving it away. No way. Y'all don't think she's in her 40s. Really? Y'all really think she's in her 40s? That child is 17. AI. AI. No, it's not. She won Miss USA pageant. Look at this. I can't. I'm literally dying. She's 17. Look at this. Hold on. You can see her baby face now. But she's 17. Hold on one second. She's still in high school, homie. 17. I'm dying. It's okay. 17. 17 years old. That's crazy. Hey, thank you, Evan. I'm going to die, and then I'm going to come back to life. Thank you so much. Dang, mature looking. I would say 24, 25. This picture, I'd say 24, 25. It's crazy. These kids out here nowadays are so different. Yeah, I'd say 24, 25. That's crazy. And that's how you end up in jail, kids. Like, well, yeah, really, messing with kids. That's crazy. I mean, she does do beauty pageants, so I think it's a little different because, you know, she does beauty pageants. So that's the expectation over there. There was fillers. Absolutely, River. Did you notice that? She looked completely different than her stage photo where she won. Hey, Kimberly. I did. I actually got some pretty decent sleep. I think I slept for about 5.5 to 6 hours. I don't know what time I fell asleep. I had the fox come back. Yeah, that was crazy. He didn't try to hurt me or nothing, but I did scare him off. And then he stood there and looked at me for an hour, and then he went away. And then when I asked Google, I'm like, Google, what does this fox want from me? Google says, he's waiting for you to give him a treat. Heck no, I ain't getting in there. This cold. It's cold. I'm chilly just laying here. That's what I'm saying. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I hope you're doing well. Beef jerky, yeah. He'd probably want some beef jerky, too. He's so cute. I can't forget how cute he was. He was all furry, and his little face is all triangular and shit. And then his little tail is all fuzzy, like he stuck his paw in a light socket. He's so cute. We should name him Frederico. I love it. Frederico the fox. Frederico. Frederico. I'm telling you, he's gonna be, he's gonna be my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. I'm petting my dog. So cute. I'm telling you. I can't believe he run up on me like that. He thought I was asleep. And I popped up. I said, what are you doing? Who are you? And I started throwing my shoes. He ran off. It could have been worse. Can I pet the dog? Yeah, I am exactly the type of dumbass that would go to a foreign country, buy an animal, and then come home only to discover that I've bought a rat. That's a rat, Brooke. What time is the... Oh, his mama was around the corner ready to rip my face off. She probably sent him over to bake me. They do that. They use their young to pull on heartstrings. It's like a panhandler, you know, with their children in the parking lot of a Walmart. It's the exact same thing. That fox, the mama fox, is the panhandler. She's the one that's got the panhandling license, but she uses her fox pups to pull on people's heartstrings to give donations. Seriously. Oh, God. Panhandling foxes. Why the humidity gotta be so high? 82. I wonder if that good manager is working over there at that McDonald's that always fills that cup up of espresso. She always hooks it up. She fills the cup up. Love it. That's all the way up that big ass hill though. Oh, it's already 9 o'clock. Damn, it's time to get up. Everything's open. I'm so exhausted, y'all. That's another thing. Being out here, you might get 5, 6, 7 hours of sleep, but it ain't the same as regular sleep. It's not. You ever been to jail and had to sleep on concrete? Okay, well, yeah, there you go. Then you know, when you got home, when you got out of jail finally, you was exhausted. It took you like 3 days to recuperate from that one jail stay. Imagine sleeping on the streets. It's 10 times worse. The heat, the elements, the lack of food and water, proper food and water, it takes a toll. And sometimes when people have been out here in these streets like this for weeks, months, years at a time, it can take weeks, months, or maybe years to get them back on their feet. It takes them longer to recuperate because they've been their battery has been completely depleted. And it's not just their battery. It's like the vitamins and minerals and the hydration and all of these things play together to hold a person up. If all of those things are not flowing through their system, they're going to need more time. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about recovery, and I talk about how they don't provide proper medical services with recovery, proper medical care with recovery. We rush these addicts through the door, and then 7 days later, we're kicking them out the facility. It's a revolving door of addicts. 7 days is not enough time to detox. 7 days is not enough time to even, it's barely enough time to get the patient hydrated. It's barely enough time to get the patient hydrated and rested. 7 days would be maybe, and it would only be for certain DOCs. So meth addicts, maybe after 7 days of food, rest, water, and medical care, they might be semi-clicking on some cylinders. But heroin addicts, absolutely not. They're going to still be going through fucking DTs. It's just crazy, you know? It's like, wait a second. He was smoking meth for 2 months and probably got 24 hours of sleep in 2 months. And you think he needs to be up every hour on the hour doing a group? Because I don't. I think his ass needs to be in bed for a day or two, and then we can pull him out for a group. I don't get it. I mean, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. When you go in there, they lock you back, and then in the mornings, you have to get up, and they make you do all of these groups, which is great. The issue with that is the groups are purposeless. Nobody learns shit. It's just for looks. It's like when they build tiny houses and then broadcast it on the news. It's just for looks. It's just for the funding. It's what they have to do to get the funding. Nobody's getting help. The groups are irrelevant. There needs to be more individual care. When they come in, there needs to be more individual care. They don't do that either. They ask you some drug history, what your drug of choice is, and that's about it. That's about it. If you're coming off of heroin, then they get you on methadone or Suboxone, and then they kick you back out the door until you relapse again and have to come back to get more Suboxone or methadone. And the entire time, you're doing these groups, but once again, they're purposeless. You ever been at work and you just act like you're doing something at work and you ain't really working? That. We just acting like we're having an NA meeting. You know what I mean? The groups don't work The rehabs don't work. Shit, what am I talking about? The rehabs don't work. If I would have left it up to the state to get me clean, I'd be dead. Everything they told me to do, I did, and things got worse. 100%. They said, take this methadone. Well, then I switched from pills to heroin. They said, take this Suboxone. Well, then I was strung out on that for damn half a decade. You know? It's like, you sure you know what you're doing around here? Because I don't think you do. I think you need help. I think you need help around here. Which one? The Romanian fox. Yeah, I like to sleep with it cold too. Oh God. Samantha, I'm so sorry. Why did it do that? Oh, why is it doing this? I give up. What are you talking about? Oh God, these fake accounts. I can't take no nap. I say that. I mean, I know I look like I'm gonna doze off. I can't doze off. I don't work like that. I might look like I'm gonna fall asleep. I ain't falling asleep. I got PTSD. I suffer from insomnia. That's what makes it so funny when people come and they want to make up all kinds of nefarious things because they do nefarious things. That's what makes it so funny. It's like, yeah, I'm tired. You can tell. But I couldn't fall asleep if somebody was standing here and they said, oh, we'll give you $100,000 to fall asleep. I couldn't do it if my life depended on it. I have extreme insomnia. I need to figure out how to charge that battery pack today. I could probably take it over there to the damn gym and get them to do it. I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, I'll probably take it over there and see if they can charge it up. Y'all, tell me why this morning. Remember, I said that van came over there this morning? I done, walked in the woods and, to use the bathroom. And here comes this van. I was like, oh, my God. This is it. I'm going to get kidnapped while peeing. Yeah. I was like, oh, my God, this guy's going to see me with my short. I need a onesie. Do they make onesie? You know, what if it was like those tennis skirts, but it was like a onesie with shorts that buttoned? That might actually hurt. Never mind. I know why they don't have this now. Sometimes you just gotta say your innovations out loud just to know that they are stupid, okay? Did I say that I was Leonardo da Vinci? No, I didn't. Quite the opposite. It's so funny. Yeah, why don't they have onesies with buttons in the crotch? Jesus Christ, Brooke. Oh, God. They do for children, though, but they got diapers on, so that's cushion, you know. Can we not put no cushion down there? Hell, it might help on my bike ride. What if I come up with some homeless squirts? Homeless tennis squirts for women. Oh my God. Homeless tennis squirts for women. They have the full homeless get up. They already got you remember them shoulder pads for grandma? Remember them shoulder pads from the 80s? It's got a shoulder pad in the crotch. and it buttons up. You know what I mean? I'm getting sand everywhere. Not even joking. Like, got it all. Oh my God. My whole ass cheek is sandy. That's funny. Oh my God, the homeless get up. Hell, on one side of the squirt, it already has a built-in white dispenser. So when you get done squatting, popping a squat, you got a built-in wipe dispenser to wipe your ass. Oh God, it would be perfect. It's like the go-go gadget. It's like the go-go gadget jacket. Remember how he could do all that cool shit? But it's a tennis skirt that helps you make it through your homeless day. Oh my God. It's got like snacks on the other side that you can lift up. Trail mix dispenses into your hand. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm done. Unitards. Lord, I think a unitard would be kind of hot out here. No, but for real, why don't they make squirts that have pockets that like button and shit? I'm telling you. That, I know Pop Flex has some really good stuff with pockets. But like, I can't afford stuff like that. That's crazy. You know what I should do next week when I calm down? Things been kind of crazy. I should absolutely go to some of my favorite brands and send them an email and see if they'll do a brand deal with me for fitness stuff and workout stuff. I've never tried. I don't know how to do stuff like that. All I can do is try. My favorite two workout company like brands are Under Armour and New Balance, believe it or not. I love New Balance and Under Armour, but I wear a lot of men's stuff too, so. But Under Armour and New Balance, their bras and their shorts, I really like them. I think Under Armour is my favorite by far. But that's just because they have so much men's shit that's so cool. I'm jealous. Y'all get the coolest shit. Everything on the shelf for me to buy is pink. And y'all get the coolest shit. They make everything in gray and black. My favorite olive color green. Those are my favorite three colors. Black, olive green, and gray. And they don't make women's clothes in those colors. It's crazy. I got the shit into the stick, I tell you. Over and over and over. Men's clothes are better. And I swear, they're cheaper. They fit me better. They last longer. Somebody's out here. They call that a pink tax, by the way. That's a real whole thing. Cheaper. Good morning, Brian. Good morning. It's gonna be a nice day, y'all. We gonna damn survive out here. I'm about to get my ass off this reef. I promise. Look at this beautiful tree. Hold on, is that? It is pretty. Hello. Cheers. I just don't think that I'm an early morning person, and technically this is still, oh damn, it's 10 o'clock already? Technically this is early morning to me. Not anymore. 10 a.m. ain't early. This is when I like 9 o'clock, 8:30. It's when I get my ass like in gear. It ain't even hot yet, and I'm already just feeling lazy. I think I need to go twinkle. I don't know where. Probably have to go back up there, go out. Yes, it is. I got this out the river. You think I'll get sick? It matches. You see the color? Look, it's the same color. You think I'm gonna get sick? Damn it. Maybe. I'm joking. That's not river water. That is, sorry, I'm having a brain fart. I can't, it's a sex on the beach. It's tequila, orange juice, and a little bit of grenadine. It kind of looks like it. It's not. It's aminos. Thank you, Brienne. Yes, amen to that. And keep Brienne safe, please. Thank you, Lord. Blessings. I like a good prayer first thing in the morning. Hello from Fort Mill. Fort Mill. I love Fort Mill. I've been out there quite a bit. Like Fort Mill. Yeah, I don't miss Charlotte, but Fort Mill is a little more laid back, you know? Yeah, I don't miss Charlotte at all. You couldn't pay me to go move back to Charlotte. I can't imagine. I can't even imagine what it's like there now. Because it was pretty bad when I lived there in 2021. 2021. It was kind of rough. The crime, the people. Oh, thank you, Brienne. No, no mosquito net. That's a sunrise. Oh, thank you. Listen. Sunrise, sunset, sex on the beach. Listen, they all sound good to me. Thank you. Listen, at least you know, if you ask me to make you a drink, at least you know I'll bring you an actual drink. I might have the name right. I might have the name wrong. They might be mixed up. That might be a martini and not a dirty martini, or a dirty martini instead of a martini. But at least I'm halfway there. I thought you meant that you had it in the river to keep it chilled. No, but that's a good idea. That's actually a great idea. I wonder if bottles of water would wash away. I don't want to do that, y'all, and then I'm going to end up littering. 61, I don't like the crowds anymore. Me either. It's dangerous. And nothing good happens after dark. That's when you get robbed, get kidnapped, get shot. Nothing good happens after dark. Hey, Marley. I am doing well. Oh, thank you, Missy. You knew what I meant. Is that Kawa? 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 I got a friend. Damn ants. Listen now. We do not terrorists, and them damn ants are terrorists. I'm getting up. I'm getting up, y'all. Look how beautiful. Someone get me off this reef. It's a beautiful day. We're going to have a good day. It's not, hopefully, it's going to be a little bit cooler than yesterday. Hopefully. 2 degrees. 2 degrees. Excuse me. While I exercise demons out my soul. We don't negotiate. Got to move it. I do. Y'all, look how... I wonder why I'm gutty like this. I think I think it's all the food I've been eating, all the junk. The hummus on the go, that stuff's not good for you. Like, the smaller the package, in my opinion, the more preservatives. You know what I mean? So, like, hummus is great if you make it from scratch. It's healthy, it's good for you. But buying it in store, they add all of these preservatives and extra stuff, like extra oils that you don't really need. I swear to God, that's why I'm like this. I'm like, I felt like this for 3 weeks. I feel bloated. I feel heavy and fat. I wonder if it's just my body dysmorphia. Cloudy. Bloated. Yeah, that's the worst feeling. It makes you feel heavy. I'm sure that Bowberry biscuit and the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit did not help. It was good, though. They put so much icing on that Bowberry biscuit that my coffee, I'd put like 2 creamers in my coffee, and then I used the Bowberry biscuit to like dip in my coffee, and it made my coffee sweet. It was so good. It was like a scone in hot tea. So I love that stuff. I love a good scone. Oh, I know. You feel like it. You know, you just feel like it sometimes. You feel like, you know how like when you got COVID, you just felt fatigued and just weak. Sometimes I feel like that through the month. Just an overall sense of like doom, like an overall just physical incapability to carry around my body like I usually do. It's just a little harder sometimes in the month to carry around my weight. Other days, it's easy breezy. I don't even think about it. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Let's get shit done. I'm full of energy. And then there's other times where my energy is just not what it usually is, you know? You just feel a little, that could be age. I'm closer to 40 than I am 30, honey. That could be age. That could be progesterone, estrogen, and there's this other big one, progesterone. Shit. It could be those depleting out of my system. A sloth. Yes. Yes, Kimberly. I feel like a sloth. Yes. Poor sloths. You know, they ain't got no energy and they got to climb trees. I kind of feel bad for them, you know. They always just be hanging off a damn branch somewhere in the sky. And they so slow. They so slow. God, they're so adorable, though. They're another one that has those weird-ass claws. Yeah, the coffee definitely helps. Ginseng. That's a good idea. Yes, Missy. Too much food. That's what I was saying. Progesterone gives you drag ass. I haven't experienced it yet, I don't think. Well, what age does that start? I know they say like it can start in your early 30s, but I don't have that problem. Honestly, I'm such a, physical person. I bet I won't even start menopause till my 50s. If it's anything like my grandmother and like my great grandmother and people like that, I might actually get the look of the draw on that, stuff like that. Mine started at 38. Jesus Christ, I'm not getting 35. 42. Oh, okay, so you haven't went through menopause yet. Okay. And the struggle is real. I'm so sorry, Victoria. I think genetics play a huge part. I started at 40. I think genetics plays a huge part. I really do. I don't know. I'm not really worried about it, you know. It's just part of life. Something else I got to go through. At least when I'm losing my shit in the street, at least I can say, I'm going through menopause. And people will be like, oh, okay, all right, have a good day. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. You know, at least then I can have a rational explanation for why I'm losing my mind. I need to mainline caffeine too. Me either, Brittany. Is that P or B? At 55, 45. So that's actually my biggest fear, is that I won't have it till late. You know that a lot of women accidentally get pregnant like that, right? What a nightmare. Could you imagine getting pregnant at 55? I mean, that is literally a nightmare. Nightmare. You're a grandma having a baby? Like, I mean, for real, that's a nightmare. I couldn't imagine having a child that late in life. But I've heard of women having a baby at 50. There was a woman recently that had a baby. I've had a hysterectomy, so I'm good. Yeah, you'll be good. You'll be good. Yeah, could you imagine? Yeah, imagine you have a kid at 18, and then that kid at 18 has a kid. So you're a grandma now. And then you get pregnant at 55. And now you got to keep up with the baby and your grandbaby. Ah. Oh, thank you, Brian. Yeah. Yeah, your grandchildren playing with your new baby. The grandchildren are older than their uncle. That's my uncle, but I'm older than him. I mean, this is how this happens. Well, I know that y'all have probably met people too that have like family trees like that. They're like, that's my uncle. You know, it's crazy because me and my aunt were only like 15 years apart. Not even. Not even. No. No, 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 no. My mom and her sister were 15 years apart. And me and my aunt were closer in age than my mother and her sister. So me and my aunt were more like, well, we were, you know, we were more like cousins rather than niece and aunt, you know. Hey, free agent 76, Merle, hello. Oh, I didn't even know that was possible. I mean, born without reproductive organs. I didn't know that could happen. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hell no. Nope. Listen, I can't afford me, and even if I could afford children, I need to worry about me. Like, no, hell no. I couldn't imagine having a 20-year-old and then starting over with another 1 and 2-year-old 20 years after. No. Nope. All the kids that have been birthed have been birthed. The bakery is closed. The bakery is closed. No, I had a friend in Jacksonville that just had another baby, and then I know another girl that just had twins, and then like nope. Y'all, I like my peace. Listen, I'm getting to the age too where I need it. I need solitude. I need quiet. I don't even, it's not that children crying bothers me, but when I'm in public and I'm trying to eat my sandwich in the sandwich shop and kids are screaming, I'm kind of annoyed. I just wanted to come in here and eat my sandwich in peace. And there's not a square to spare of silence in this pizza shop, okay? Got my slice of pizza, but I can't find my slice of quiet because these kids are screaming. Hold on one second. That's what I was about to look up, Missy. Let me look. Thank you for reminding me. Who was the lady that's 55 that just had a baby? I could have swore she was 55, y'all. Yes! Yes! Her name was Claudia, and it's Claudiaraia. She was a 55-year-old Brazilian woman actress. They welcomed a baby boy last month. 55. So you're going to spend the first 15 years driving that child to school, and then the next 15 years, that child's going to drive you to the rest home? Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. So you going to wipe his ass for the first 15 years, and then the next 15 years, he's going to be wiping your ass. Hell, by the time he gets into high school, she going to be almost 70. You know? Oopsie. We're in a little bit of a pickle, Dick. I'm 55 and you're 62 and I'm pregnant. Can you imagine being the son or daughter of these people and your parents calling you over for a dinner and they're like, surprise, we're pregnant. And you got children yourself and this is your children's grandparents and they're telling you, Y'all, there's so much that you could do with this information. It's so funny. Oh! I'm telling y'all, I'm freaking Snow White, okay? Hi. You think you can just drop in here and just... I think you're a pervert. You know, all the places on my body for you to go. Oh, you fell. It's okay. Oh, Bubba. Oh, he gladly came up to me. Y'all, this is crazy. I swear to God they understand me. Hey. Look at him. He's cute. He's going to be a butterfly soon. You're going to be beautiful. You already are. You're going to be more beautiful. You will. You're so cute. I think he's trying to get into my hair. He's probably trying to go to make a nest in my hair. Let's see if he goes up my arm. Ain't he cute? Purr. I'm snow tan. I'm tan white. I'm tan white. You know what I mean? Look at him. Yeah, I think he's trying to get up to my hair. He's like, what's that bush? I can make a nice nest there. Oh, falling over. Don't fall. I'm sorry, buddy, but you gotta... Oh, I don't want you to die. All right, you got... Come on, dude. He don't want to let go. He's literally... Look at this. He got his ass all wrapped up. He won't let go. Sir. Oh, my God. All right, I got him off. He wouldn't let go of me. God, y'all, people really just be coming and, like, freak me out. All right, we're getting off this reef. I gotta use the bathroom, and this phone's gonna die anyways. Where's my shoes? I am gonna change my top, but I gotta see what I got to wear. Oh, something else is on me. Oh, another bee. Another bee. Swear to God, I'm the queen of the bees. Oh. Yeah, I got sand everywhere. Is that seashells? It is. I wonder where those floated from. All right, give me a minute. Ain't it pretty, y'all? Yeah, this is what I was talking about yesterday. If you're in a place like this where it's free-flowing water, swim in that water. Do not, by any means necessary, get your ass in that watering hole right there. That's how you're going to end up missing, bit, sick. That water is stagnant as hell. You don't want to swim in, like, stagnant water like that. I'm sure most of y'all know that because most of y'all from the South like me, but, like, I'm just letting people know from maybe that ain't from this area. This is North Carolina. That's exactly where snakes and any kind of, like, I don't know what else it could be. There's probably all kinds of shit. Beavers, they like the beavers built the dams. Yeah, you don't want to swim in that. This is actually supposed to be full of water, but it's been so dry that it's not. Yeah, I wish. Since it's cool, we might actually... I got a list, and I need to stick to the list, but I got to look at the list. You see how there's nowhere to lay down? Like there's roots everywhere? Roots everywhere, the rocks. There's nowhere to lay down. I mean, I guess, I don't know, man. I don't see nowhere to lay down. Right there. But that would hurt, all them rocks. All these roots. Tons of frogs over here during the afternoon. We saw like 5 or 6 of them the other day. It's that time of year. They're all hopping around. They're so cute. And then this is where we saw that water moccasin. I think it was a water moccasin. The guy said it was a black water moccasin. What the hell? I just heard something. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go for a minute. Oh, you know what? Oh, there they are. Ah! Y'all hear the train? All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Y'all hear the train? In a plastic bag. Sorry. In a plastic bag. What the hell? Trash. Baby wipes. Damn, it's got sand. That damn caterpillar again. Sir, you cannot come home with me. I can't get him off. He's gonna get killed. He's on my book bag. I put him on the ground, then he climbed in my book bag. He's trying to make a home. Sir, I understand, but I'm gonna need you. I understand better than anyone. But you're gonna have to evacuate the premises, little feller, or you end up not getting to become a butterfly. You keep on and you're not gonna be a butterfly. Sand. Oh, I'm so bloated. I hate feeling like this. Where'd you go? Let go of my pants. Look, there he is. Come on. Damn it, there's sand everywhere. I'm trying to set stuff to where it won't be so much in the sand. We're gonna wash this later. Sand. I do have a hammock, but it's in storage as well. Everything's in storage. I have a hammock. I have bralettes. I have everything I need in storage. The issue is it would take me a damn about 2 hours to get over there and then 2 hours to get back. It'd be a day adventure, you know. Maybe one day when I'm feeling good and I want to like go for a long cycle ride, we can drive over there. If I can get it, you know, down here, then I can hide it somewhere, you know, like in town. I have other spots, you know. Where I can hide stuff. That phone's gonna die. I gotta charge you up already. Ain't that crazy? Damn it. I'm gonna use this little battery pack to plug you up. Ooh, them biscuits made me feel heavy, honey. I ate 2 biscuits for breakfast. There is no shelter. We've been over this. There's no domestic violence shelter. There's no homeless shelter. That's most of the middle of America. This is what we talk about on this channel. Most Americans are under the misconception that there are resources readily available for the homeless. You know, for the homeless, but there's not. You know, there was another woman that came over here yesterday and she said, guess what, Brooke? Trump just signed an executive order for the homeless. She was under the impression that he was going to help the homeless. I had to explain to her, what the bill was actually for. I just want y'all to know that next year, there's going to be a lot of people, maybe millions, that fall into homelessness. This problem is about to get much, much worse. I'm starting to wonder if that's why I'm going through it. I've always been a guinea pig. I've always been a guinea pig. I mean, what I'm doing, though, nobody's really done this before either, you know? So, yeah, then there's that. It's pretty revolutionary, in my opinion. And I didn't even see it that way when we first got started. But now I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Nobody's never done this before, you know? Like, people have been homeless, but nobody's ever sat down and showed people how to be homeless or what the homeless do, or given insight into how we spend our time, what we spend our money on, how we get money, all of those questions that, you know, people have, things they... Damn. I got sand everywhere. Another reason I do not... Sandy. Fake ass accounts. That's all men that I've blocked. It's crazy. Dudes will fucking get blocked. They'll go set up a new account with a chick's profile picture and then be in the comment section. Like, I don't know, but it's fine. I just play dumb a lot, you know? It's just, I'm starting to see it's easier to play dumb, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's harder to walk with the book bag than it is to, whatever. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh. And then it's easier to ride than walk. There we go. Hold this while I put a shirt on, please. God, it's still damp. I laid it out last night in the basket so it'd dry a little bit because we washed it. I need a nicotine patch. That's what we're gonna go do. How dirty am I? We're gonna go swimming later. Got stuff in my shoes. Yeah, I left my hoodie at the laundromat last night, so I gotta go up there tonight and get that. Hopefully it'll still be there. Surely nobody will steal my sweater, right? I know they wouldn't in Jacksonville. I used to leave my shit by accident all the time in Jacksonville. I'd come back 2 days later. I'd be like, hey, that's my sock. Go back to the laundromat and see my shit laying on the laundromat like table. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I've been looking for those shorts. Like, they were really honest in Jacksonville when it comes to stuff like that. I think they are here too. It'll be over there. It's the one with the American flag that I have. That thing is faded and old and raggedy, so if it gets missing, it gets missing, but it's huge. It's like, remember when Ariana Grande wore sweaters as dresses? I could wear it as a dress. It would actually be really cute with a pair of cowboy boots and just wear it as a dress. Like on like you know, like in like October when it gets chilly at night. It'd be super cute. You know, if you just need to run to the gas station or run the food line. You got this big old like snuggy sweater and like some cowboy boots or maybe some little hey dudes. I'm looking for my phone, I'm sorry. I do know what I'm doing even though I know it looks like I never do. Sometimes it just takes me 2 or 3 times to remember what I'm doing. Headphones. Yeah, that sun's already coming down. I'd like to even out this tan a little bit today. So let's take care of what we got to take care of. I need to go to the Dollar Tree. I need baby wipes. What else? I might just use those night clothes to lay on while I sunbake today. We'll see. Dollar Tree. I need butt wipes. The Fisher Price, my favorite baby wipes. They're the best one. They're $1.25. You get like 50 something in a pack, and they're so much better. Those Cottonelle wipes only come 24 in a pack, and they tear to pieces. No, I'm sorry. I need something that's not going to disintegrate in my damn hands when I'm trying to wipe my ass, okay? They do. They just crumble into pieces. It's like working with paper mache. It's like working with paper mache as you're trying to take a shit, okay? Caffeine. Probably smell. I don't think it's that bad, but we got company. 12 o'clock, pulling in. 2 of them. Let's go. Yo, please, if anybody comes into the chat talking about money, please ignore them. Unless they're asking for my Cash App or something, like, seriously. I think that Y'all, I'm about to turn the chat off. Do you not pay? Y'all need to learn to read a room. I am standing here in broad daylight, 100 heat almost. It's 90 degrees, 87. I'm trying to put this backpack on, and I'm about to block everybody that is being inconsiderate and not reading a room right now. It's ridiculous. Like, people really in the chat trying to ask me a question when I am trying not to die. And then they wonder why I ignore the chat. I guess I make it look easy. People don't understand. That was weird. I don't know what was going on. Probably some kind of drug dealer or something. I don't know. As people start showing up like that, I just leave because anytime there's nefarious behavior, there's always the potential to get shot. There's some lady in there. It's two different cars. There's some old lady in there. Somebody, another person. Just get out of there. I was already leaving anyways. My phone is charging because it was about to die. I had to walk this hill. It was hot. God, I got sweat rolling already. I'm already dying. Is it charging? Hello, thank you. I just want to let people know that it's the haters' fault why it's on fan funding now. When I face a lot of hate, I'm going to ask my followers for money to see who my real followers are. Okay? Y'all want to play games? Checkmate, bitch. And thank you so much to the people that have already donated. Thank you this morning. Thank y'all so much. I mean, ever, but you know what I mean. This morning. Thank you. It's crazy I can't even bicycle down the road without having to deal with children. These motherfuckers in the chat could never do what I do. You know how I know? Because they sit around on their ass talking about what I do. You know what I mean?
Damn, where's my watch? It's a bad area. I need a break up on this mountain here. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low. Oh, gotta be careful not to roll down this hill though, because there's a car dealership right there. Lord forbid. I cannot afford that Ford Escape, so let's keep the bike and all of our personal property up here on this side of the hill. Whew. What did I need? I need sunblock for my nose, but it was something else. What the fuck? I swear to God, my memory. My watch. Oh damn, it's been on all night. My watch is almost dead. How did I literally charged it. I guess it died overnight. I must have left it on, forgot to cut it off, or I don't know. Maybe it got pushed on in the bag. Like the button got hit. Oh. Can't see nothing. Good luck today to you. Thank you again, Evan and Matt. Y'all stay hydrated if you're in the South. 'Cause it's hot, sweetie. You're gonna die. You'll be doing great, sweetie, till you're not and you're face down on the sidewalk at work. I felt great, and then all of a sudden I got lightheaded and I woke up in the ER. So what brings you into the ER today? Hey, baby wipes. This is dangerous. Sorry. I need water. I'm out of water. This is it. That's all I got. And I think that's more caffeine than water now. Nicotine patches. Making sure you're charging, but honestly, I don't know if it's gonna charge. I don't know. I might have to like take a break at CVS or something.